thought it was a little weak to aggro, but overall I loved the deck. Thought it played well. It's pretty fun. The mirrors are kind of intense, but it is whatever it is. We're just going to kind of jump into the game because at this point basically everybody knows everything about this deck. And because, you know, between people writing articles about it and the copious amounts of hours Matthews put into playing it on stream, like, there's not a lot of discussion. The one thing I didn't like is I really just don't like the sensor in the main deck, so I did add a third Essence Scatter. And I'm using a different set Essence Scatter because I want to see how often I draw it and feel like I was just an idiot. It also could have just easily been searched for Azcanta, I think, and I've been pretty happy with it. This hand's a little slow, but clearly powerful enough to keep. There's a good chance that I'm just going to play this Fetid Pools, but I guess it'll depend upon our draw step and like what deck they're playing. But you can usually use like millions of mana. A little sick today too, so I gotta apologize if there's like you hear anything in my voice or anything. Ooh. So this doesn't happen very often. In my 9-round PTQ Saturday, this happened to me exactly 0 times. Most of the Renegade map decks with Spire of Industry is probably going to have a decent amount of removal spells, but like the upside of playing it's just way too high to ever try to risk it. And like, I assume that like most of these Spire Bluff Renegade map decks are kind of like the blue Black Thopters decks or whatever, and they could be sorry, the Grixis Thopter decks, and they could be actually a little difficult to beat. And that may not be what they're playing, but that's just what I would assume immediately when I see the cards that I've saw already. Hey, Local what is up? Hope you're having a good day. Ho hum, we're off to see the wizard. Guess I'm just gonna go ahead and discard these two. I don't really want to discard my Scarab God, my Vraska's Contempt, or any of my lands. Kinda hope we don't see a Whirl of Virtuoso here, but yeah, so they're just one of these decks. Don't want to get rid of the Vraska's Contempt because most of these decks have Herald of Anguish, and like that's a pretty relevant thing. In fact, I think I just messed up. I probably shouldn't have played this Fetid Pools. I probably should have just played a Swamp or an Effer Hub to hold up Vraska's Contempt in case they did have Herald of Anguish. Hey Yoda, what's up? Yep, just started. Been live for about 3 minutes. They also have a bunch of counterspells and stuff in their deck. Hopefully the Scarab God will be a-okay on this board. Hey, Duretti. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Scabrino. We will miss you, home slice. Kind of forces us to use the Vraska's Contempt on the Tezzeret as well because they can just like run back the same play next turn. Snap blocking here. A, putting that in the graveyard's good for our Scarab God, but B, I actually kind of want to protect my life total in a match like this. May play around Metallic Rebuke, but I'm not actually sure. He's not played in a manner that suggests to me that he does have Rebuke. Another Phopterist. Let's just have a lot of flying damage. Oh. So, yeah. Feel like we're already dead this game. Guess I'm going to discard this one. Guess I'm going to hold the land as well to try to keep the Walking Ballista. Can't make any blocks here because if I do, then he only has to sacrifice 2 artifacts. So I want him to at least sacrifice 3 if he's going to do this. We're kind of dead though. Like maybe we draw exactly a Vraska's Contempt, and then we can like shoot this, play a Metallic Rebuke, block this, kill, and then like top deck another Walking Ballista. But like that's an obscene amount of things that have to go right. Thank you for the little bit, James. Appreciate it. Kind of messed up there. He should have went to this phase, but like I said, it's probably not going to matter because unless we draw a card that deals with the Herald of Anguish, we're just stone dead. And that's not a card that kills us, Herald of Anguish. So we out. Alright, what do we want? Feel like I want these Golden Demises, even though they're kind of bad here. I don't know about the Doomfalls. You can pull like Heralds out of his hand, but that's about it. I probably don't want the Doomfalls. I don't know if I want all these Fatal Pushes either. I don't think I want any of the Fatal Pushes. Yeah, let's run it back. Anyway, we're going to play first. Sounds pretty good. So we've already drawn a Golden Demise. Pretty happy about that. This little dude can do a lot of work here, like trying to like stabilize our life total to give us extra turns. It's hard for me to say, Mook, because A, I don't know how the other decks are going to improve, and B, I've not read the current spoiler. But considering that like Llanowar Elf is a card and there's a new 5/4, like it's hard for me to imagine that they don't improve somehow. But like it's really hard for me to know how much they would improve because I don't have any of that other information and I don't know the other cards and stuff. Yeah, the 3 mana 5/4 is a good card. So we don't have anything here. Yeah, red green monsters too. Just anything that Llanowar Elves makes power would be great. Like anything you can ramp into off of a Llanowar Elf. So this looks like it's a Caravix thingy. Yep, that's what it was. I wonder if I'm supposed to go Namaz here or whether I'm supposed to be greedy. Kinda just want to be greedy. I definitely don't want to be greedy anymore. Did I draw a Fatal Push or something? Don't hate that. Problem is this Glint Siphoner may just never draw a card. Like all they have to do is have like another one of those Thopterus, and like the Glint Siphoner has to stay at home. What the hell do you do? Oh, you just like randomly draw a card? That's not too impressive. Yeah, I guess we don't care about that too much. We're down to one card, but like they can get cards. Like really want this guy to be a hero this game, but who knows? So just the same play again. We discard the Supreme Will. He can unfortunately kill this now, and that really kind of screws us. We really needed that card, but like maybe we can draw a maybe we can draw a Scarab God before it's too late. They're going to be drawing 2 cards a turn. I feel like this game's just over. I feel like it's been close to over since like we got paired versus each other. The standard format feels very much like Modern to me, and like it feels like it's beyond matchup dependent. What do we got this time? Oh, just that. Okay. Rip. Alright. Just dead? Why, yes. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan. probably should have blocked there, because if I untap and draw a land, I'd be able to use the champion, but like, I don't want him to sack the Silent Gravestone. Just getting buried in cards. He's like 5 cards ahead of us now when he uses the Sunbrick Pyramid. Yeah, apparently I got followed 2 hours ago when I was offline. What fun. This is a snap block. Doubt he attacks with it. Your ban approach deck? I've not tried ban approach in a while. That's weird, no? I don't know what's wrong. I'm not dropping any frames, really. It's tapping a bunch of mana. They literally draw their third, Oh, okay. They did not draw their third. Still have 5 cards in their hand. Like, actual 5 cards. And another Silent Gravestone. Rip. I wonder how many basics they have. They didn't get a red source when they just did that, so maybe they don't have one? I think a 3-color deck wouldn't have a ton of basics, would it? Yeah, never mind. There's a basic. Hey! We got a strip mine off. How good does it feel to strip mine somebody? Feels good. That thing lets him scry? That card's not bad. I may just slam the Gearhulk for no value, but I'm not sure. Like, the Gearhulk doesn't really get any stronger with the Silent Gravestone in play. Probably should have played it last turn. But aha! I ambush viper your servo, brother. What are you gonna do when I eat you? Nom 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 nom. I assume he's gonna like battle the bridge or something insane on this. Or maybe he's just got another Fopter Mavris since he's tapping these mana. Ooh, that card could actually do something. I don't know what. Onward to the attack you've a lot. My negates are the textless, and they're my fave. Hey, thank you very much, Corey. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, that's too long. Yeah, that's a good negate too. I know where you got your Korean foil one of those. You might have been given it by somebody in this chat room. He's got like 1,000 mana out. So it like makes me really not want to commit. Oh god, they have a negate. What bad news for us. And now we have to find the last contempt in our deck. Oh, this is not good. I actually played one yesterday. Played one yesterday. Not actually sure when I'll play again. I don't actually plan anything. I'm kind of weird. All right. Hey, yeah. Find us something, friend. Friend memory. No. Oh, he's tapping mana for something. Don't Metallic Rebuke this. I guess I just still attack. He doesn't have the mana up to shrink it and block. No, I can't upload it until it's 24 hours, so that means it'll be uploaded later today. But I warn you, like, the video's not particularly good. We just got beat on a lot. I didn't like the deck list we tried at all. Goodbye, Gifted Efferborn. We will miss you. You were our favorite, Gifted Efferborn. We still have a Contempt in the deck. Like, we're not 100% dead. Probably upload it as soon as the stream's over. Oh god, I take it back. We are 100% dead. That card's a neat addition to their deck. Alright. Let's move on to round 2. In fact, I'll start the upload now. That way I don't forget. Actually, I guess I won't, since the match has started. I apologize if you guys hear any background noise for the next second. Dashboard. Alright, we will play first. This hand's a keep. It's not a very good hand. It's certainly a keep. Twilight Prophet. Twilight Prophet felt like a pretty good one for them. Export. And export my arena video while I'm at it. Oh god, and now we get paired versus a terrible match. Today is going to go real bad. Real bad things happening here. Gotta find a way to kill that. Ooh. Well, maybe it won't be too far gone. We do have this and this, which is kind of nice here. Please no 1, 2, 3. Huh? 1, 2, 3 gonna get you. God, no! Why is their hand so good? Oh, James, just getting smashed. Just getting wreckety wrecked. Their hand's so good, and they have another? Oh my god. Oh my god, it never stops. It's too good. Wah, 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 wah. They might not be able to attack with these, so I guess that's something. Yeah, can't attack with those. So at least we escaped from that. Don't care if he has a removal spell for this, because it takes up the majority of his turn. Assume he's just going to play a 4-drop here. He did, in fact, just play a 4-drop there. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a... Yeah, whatever. I want to laugh. I'm going to go ahead and do it now. That way, in case he has a removal spell, we don't get wrecked. We have a reasonably high life total. Like, if we draw a Walking Ballista, we probably still have a fair chance this game. That's an interesting attack. Yeah. That makes a bit more sense. Makes a bit more copy pasta. Think I want to do this now? Not sure I want to do this at all. The Beaumont triggers exiling it's not that good though if he's just putting it back in his hand. Put Beaumont second down? Definitely not putting Beaumont second down with a Hazard on the table. Hey, thank you, Sorrento, for the follow. Trying to decide whether I'm going to let him throw 2 damage at me or not. It's like what I'm really putting some thought into now. I think I'm going to let him. We need to draw like a Gear Hulk. Probably win this game if we draw a Gear Hulk. No, you're kind of good here. Sure, you're not actually that good, are you? Okay. Sure. I feel like that worked out for me about as good as it could. The problem is that working out for me about as good as it could is still just kind of like bad for me, right? I'm like still just like super far behind. If I draw a Gear Hulk or another Contempt, though, I probably am okay this game. Even if I draw an untapped land, it's like okay, but not great. There's 2 more chances to draw a Gear Hulk, which isn't bad. Huh. Gonti doesn't do a lot, so... And I can get it out of the graveyard with the Scarab if we need to. What are we doing with Hazoret? That's the question. feel like Hazard's probably going to his hand. It's drawing a 4th card. There's a good chance it can attack. Rip. Hey, that's a Hazard. Our Hazard can block now. What fun! Interesting. Kinda wish this was dead. I guess I want to scry, so... I think just using Gonti gives me the most options. I feel like opponent's just going to have burn spells. I kind of want to get his Hazard, but like, what if we draw 2 cards that we can't get out of our hand? I'm reading your chat. I just don't think I want the Hazard right now. Yeah, but I'm not worried about any of that. He did not play a land. He has 3 cards in hand, so it's basically all burn spells or additional Hazards. See, 5, 9, see, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's just not something I'm concerned about, is getting rid of that. Like, now we have to get rid of it, I think. But, like, I'm pretty sure that he's probably just untapping and using 2 burn spells. That's what I'm worried about, him just untapping and having 2 burn spells. And the commit protects from that. Like, the commit protects from him having 2 burn spells. Trying to decide if I attack at all this turn. Like, I can commit and get Hazard and attack, but that doesn't do a whole lot if he just has the 2 burn spells. I think I'm just going to pass again. Not super concerned about 3 Hazard activations either. Like, I'm pretty sure if he can't kill us this turn, we're just going to untap and beat him. Just dying this turn's the concern. That was worst case. He got a mountain. Don't know if we can win now if he actually does have the lightning strike. Oh. Well, maybe we can. So we're going to be getting this back, neither of these two can attack, so that should just be game then. Upkeep, get back Earthshaker Kenra. And we never took the shields down. Yeah, him putting the Crasher in the graveyard definitely just let us win. Pretty glad we never got rid of that Contempt at any point. I don't care about anything here since, you know, dead by a million. Just don't misclick, Ray. Just don't misclick. Why did he discard the Hazard? Or sorry, why did he discard the Crasher? Was he trying to bait me into using the Contempt or to like do something? I don't know. I don't know how we won that game. We still had this in our hand too. Which means we might have been able to win last turn somehow. I kind of forgot we had it. It was like sitting over here on the side of my screen. I wasn't paying attention to it. So I have no idea if the math said we would have won last turn. Like I didn't even factor this shock in at any point. Just did not factor the shock in at any point. So on the draw, Matt likes to bring in the Gifted Boys. And he brings in one Golden Demise and both Doomfalls. Matt takes out a couple champions. He takes out like the Search and a couple of Gaunties and a couple of Lilianas. If I'd saw a bunch of Pias, I would bring in the other Demise, but since we don't know that he's playing a bunch of Pias, I'm just going to resubmit. You won that game for ignoring chat. I don't know if that's true. Like, my lines could have been wrong, and I honestly didn't even remember that I had to shock. I'm just happy we won that game. We won that game through our opponent making some... I don't like being rude or insulting opponents, but he definitely made some questionable plays when he let us kill both of his Beaumont Couriers and when he discarded the lethal kill spell. Definitely made some choices. I'm not going to play Gaunty this turn. I'm just going to hold up both Essence Scatter and Fatal Push. This is the Omnicat Essence Scatter, so normally this would be a Sensor. So it's actually going to be a little bit better than a Sensor in this case, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, no, if it flips, it's pretty good. And, like, if they get unaggressive draws, like, if they get non-aggressive draws, like, you can actually even get cards with it and stuff. That's disappointing. How dare you, opponent? That was our friend. That was El Friendero. Her. The Fabled Double Spell. Ooh, I can't make that sound, but I was trying to make the sound that they make in Disturbed. Only 3 more years to give birth to a beautiful Twitch baby. Hey, Brian. Hope you're having a great day, man. I attack you. Let us make good attack. Kinda hope he double blocks. He did not double block. For anybody who doesn't know, Brian has a lovely YouTube channel. I believe it's under the same name as his Twitch chat. And puts a lot of content out on a lot of different games, and you can honestly tell that he puts love into what he does. What? Why did you kill that guy? You just gave me a 4-4. Opponent. Why you do this? I will accept more land. Alright, they're done. The mono red opponent has tapped out. You just filled out your taxes? Wait, you have to pay taxes where you live? That's not fair. Why do you have to pay taxes? Tell them no. We will play first, and we will have a keepable hand that I'm not excited about. Nah. He had a scavenging grounds in play. I didn't want to risk him being able to take the 4-4 out of the game, or off the board, because I thought the 4-4 just equaled a win. If he didn't have a scavenging grounds, I might have considered getting the siphoner. But with the scavenging grounds in play, I just want to get the thing that I think wins the game most often. I've not paid taxes in years. Hey, thanks for the auto host, Gargoyle. But then again, I also don't have a job or make any reasonable amount of money whatsoever. They really don't have a 2-drop? Or are they like going to try to play around blossoming defense? I don't know. As long as we got land drops though, I'm not flinching. I have 3 counter spells and I'm playing blue-black control. Scavenging grounds? In a deck that I consider that has terrible, 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 terrible mana? Uh-oh. Alright, so we're not playing what I thought we were playing versus, and they do not have terrible, terrible, terrible mana. Long story short, I'm still just casting that though because I'm jamming this Champion of Wits on the next turn. JK. Totally off Champion of Wits. Totally off Champion of Wits. Don't you dare kill my Glint Sleeve Siphoner. I will whine. You will not like me when I whine. Actually, you probably won't even care if I whine, but that's a different story entirely. No. Hope it's just like Walking Ballista and not Fatal Push. Not Vraska's Contempt, not Fatal Push, just Walking Ballista. Rip. Disappointed. I can't actually take the commit down, can I? Wah, 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 wah. He just plays Our Promise. We're far enough behind, I assume we lose. New green-white tokens list? You have piqued my interest. Green-white tokens is definitely up my alley. I just realized the opponent did this. Alright, new plan. Get that out of here. If I get to kill 2 lands for 1, I'm definitely doing it. I don't think they play a whole lot of creatures, so I'm just going to go ahead and slam this too. Might even discard Essence Scatter. Yeah. Guess I'm going to discard Essence Scatter. The red-white tokens deck? I'm not sure what that is. 3 Carnity, 1 Sandworm. That'd be hard for us to win. If he just has another Hour of Devastation, that's going to be hard for us to win as well. Yeah, getting to field a gifted land put a smile on my face. Oh, hello, friendo. Wait, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? Eh. They typically don't have Carnage in the main deck, do they? Besides, if we wait an infinite amount of time, we're just going to die anyway. Like, this card will kill us on its own. It beats blue-white approach now that they have access to both the, kind of want to land here. Now they have access to Doomfall in the sideboard and counterspells in the main deck. Like, we struggle pretty hard with it. I think I'm just going to kill this. He's getting pretty close to drawing another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Just going to kill that. Like, we're just super far behind on board, though. It's not... Even if he has that stuff, he's just going to have it, right? I mean, he was getting ready to have an active arc, and he's already got a spring in his in his graveyard that's going to let him draw 2 cards. Like, we're literally just going to like get buried by this stuff if we don't make some kind of move. And we could just die to the... We could just easily die to the zombies that he would have got that turn. Hey, P. Sams, what's up? I probably should have discarded this turn, but I'm not sure. At least I don't have enough mana to play a Carney this turn. They also didn't buy that back last turn, even though it was an instant. Wah, 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 wah. Disappointed. Is that what Kevin Sorbo says? I think I'm just attacking. Oh, attacking feels kind of dumb. I'll attack with 1. To try to, like, force him, potentially. Like, I don't think he's going to block. I shouldn't have played that land. I was reading chat and that was dumb. Whatever. I'm still just going to play this. Alright. I played this game very badly. The removal doesn't do anything in this match. They don't ever play any things that... they don't ever really play any creatures you can target except for, like, zombies and gaunties. Like, the creatures are really, really bad. And just throwing the champion in the graveyard when he's got an active scavenging grounds doesn't seem super profitable to me. I'd rather make that play on a different turn. Where I, like, try to put the champion in our graveyard or whatever. There's a good chance that I'm just going to use this as well at some point in this game. I don't think I care what he does here. I assume he's just going to block. I think I'm pretty fine with that. I just want to end this game as quickly as possible. So the question is whether I commit his Gifted Paradise to like screw him a turn, or whether I try to draw a card. I think I'm going to try to draw a card. Maybe we can get the second Scavenging Grounds from him here. Oh well. That was a dream. I guess I'll accept this card. Don't care what order they go in. I'm 100% not memorying. Absolutely no chance I'm memorying versus a ramp deck that we have on like a 4-turn clock. I'm definitely not memorying versus the deck that can just play an Hour to Glory and catch back up with what we were doing when we're like currently way ahead. If we were behind, I might consider memorying, but like we're like really far ahead right now. Why would we want to memory? I didn't notice that our opponent gave us the good luck, have fun. I'm gonna play this too. Don't care that he has Deadlands. That takes up a lot of his time. Yeah. All right. Don't know if we piloted the deck well, but we got there nonetheless. All right. So how should we sideboard versus this deck? As Yoda was saying, they at least have. Oh God, I got rid of my dashboard over here. No, we need that dashboard. It's how we see the people who don't follow us. Anyway, versus a whole bunch of ramps spells. We're definitely going to want Distress. We're definitely going to want the negates. Probably want the Glimmer. I think we're just kind of like more like a control deck. Probably even want the Doomfalls. The negate is so bad. That's the Kappa face, I think. Probably want the Bloodfast as well. We have a lot of life to play with. What don't we want? We definitely don't want these. We definitely don't want these. We probably don't want our scatters. So we have to bring something else in? This is the most playable card in our sideboard. Maybe we could bring in Golden Demise, but I'm not about that noise. I'm definitely about this noise. Hello, Glint Siphoners. You are our bestest friends. What is this? A duress? Whiff! It's like our opponent mulliganed. What fun! I think Yoda is lagging quite a bit. Oh, what fun it is to live in a Glint Siphoner sort of way. Just gonna cast a second one of these. They have a ramp spell already, I'm fine with that. What is this? No! No, friendo! No, friendo! That card's good! Why does their opponent get to play good cards? Get out of here. Go, my siphoners. Go, my beauties. I don't know if anybody knows, but I like playing aggro decks. I like pretending like I'm an aggro deck even when I'm not. What is this? Opponent getting to tap a bunch of mana? Don't tap a bunch of mana, opponent, because that means it's probably like Carnage Tyrant or another hour. Vomit! It's another hour! At least they're down to, like... What? What is this? My hand's all of a sudden so bad. I thought we were a year ahead. I'm just playing this one. Uses the mana less efficiently, but... to be honest, none of these cards are particularly good. Oh, this card's kind of good. Oh, we were going to run away with this game. Now I just think we've lost. I don't think you beat very many decks that resolve double hour of promise. Just don't think that's something that happens real often. Lost Legacy. Why do you sideboard that in? How is that's Scarab God? This is like one of the matches that's probably the least good in. When you have infinite scavenging grounds and you can tutor for them? Make no sense. Get out of here. Actually, I'm pretty happy you did that. I'm very happy to have drawn the land. How do we win this game? I don't have any idea. I guess I'm just going to keep casting stuff on the ground and attacking. That always seems like a fun way to win. Shouldn't Matthew be streaming by now? Oh, that's definitely the plan, Dumbo. I'm just casting all of this crap and turning them sideways turn after turn. And hoping that he doesn't get out of the arch before it's too late. He said he was going to stream when Moto comes up, but like Moto wasn't supposed to come up until 3, so maybe he just doesn't know. He's got 4 Deadlands in play. Not very aggressive when we have 4 Deadlands. He stole your Netflix. So I guess he's killing a Siphoner based on the mana we see tapping. It looks like he's trying to activate a Deadlands. Yeah. He's activating 1 Deadlands. He's activating both Deadlands. That's sweet. We got 2 damage out of it. Well, ground activations don't matter anymore. We do not have Scarab God. There's this Carnage. So he gets to play a 6/6 next turn. This might steal a game. Don't care if he trades this for these. I would consider that very good for me. I'm pretty happy if that's what happens. Now I just would like to get an untapped land off this. One untapped land. There's an untapped land. Just kind of floating the board here. We have 7 mana to buy that champion back anyway. Trying to get him low enough that the Walking Ballistas can steal the game. I'm going to play him before then and just hope that we can bash. So we know he has 1 Carnage Tyrant in hand, 1 Hashtag Oasis in hand, and 1 Unknown. If the Unknown's like a Bantu's Last Reckoning, that could suck, but I'm hoping to end the game this turn and not let him extend it. He's tapping for black mana, so goodbye, friends. Oh. Wait. Well, that doesn't seem bad for us. That doesn't seem bad for us at all. Don't want either of you. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. Yeah, still don't want either of you. We'll find another land. Yeah, but he doesn't have a lot of time to do all that. He's at 5. He just doesn't have an infinite amount of time to do things like that. Like, he may even have to chump block this turn. I didn't want to leave the Walking Ballista up to chance. Like, I wanted it to be a kill spell. That match can't have been easy. I don't know if our opponent navigated it well, but I also don't know if we navigated it well. What did you trade? What did you trade, Matt, for Netflix? I don't know if it was a mistake. I mean, what's he gonna do? He's gonna watch a lot of softcore porn? Woo! Alright, we're gonna keep this hand. It's a little on the slow side, but we have a bunch of mana and we have a bunch of powerful cards. Opponent says he's a big fan. Let's try not to disappoint him by letting him win. The Big Lily is great. So we're in a mirror match, so I think I play a little bit faster to Matt. Oh, we're not in a mirror match. We're versus Grixis. I actually don't think Grixis is a great match. Anyway, as I was going to say, I think we play a little bit faster as Matt because we think a little bit less than Matt. Like, my mind doesn't work as well as his. So I don't think I have to worry about the clock too much. But, like, there's a good chance that I just get outplayed. Wah, 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 wah. Not happy. Snap Field Off? I don't want to snap Field Off. Like, they have some number of Ascantas in their deck, right? Like, a lot of their decks have some number of Ascantas. I don't really like using Vraska there because they just untap and cast Chandra. That's a problem, but like just letting them draw extra cards if they don't have Chandra seems like a problem too. Hey Max, what's up? Like, there's no guarantee that they do have Chandra. I want to play this one. I don't think it mana screws him. He's already got an Ether Hub and play with the energy. Like, he's just going to have all of his mana. And there's an Azcanta, so I'm sure I'm still glad that we have Field of Runes. People hate. You haters. No, Jade, it is not weird. You should love it. I consider this the best card in Standard. I do think I messed up, though. I think I should have played this Torrential Gearhulk during his upkeep and not waited till his end turn. Because if he'd hit his 6 mana, I wouldn't even be able to cast it. That was a mistake. I should have 100% played this during the upkeep. It's if I played it during the upkeep that let him... Never mind. I shouldn't have played it during the upkeep because then that just lets him play Scarab God. I think Search for Azcanta is by a lot. I think the card is insane. I don't think people use it properly. I think that's like one of the worst things about it. I'm just going to slam this Gearhulk again if he doesn't play anything. I don't care if he has another counter spell. If he has another counter spell, that means he probably won't have one when we untap. Could have left a blue up, but it's kind of weird. Use the Supreme Will to one turn and then that the other turn. Goodbye, Glint Sleeve Siphoner. There's no way you survive. Well, dance a little if you do. Don't think it's worth killing this. Him getting to bring that back's a lot better than him just dealing 2 damage a turn for a bunch of turns. Really wish I didn't need to play this the turn I did. I'm kind of a fan of blue-white cycling. I played it on stream yesterday. Did not like the build that I played. Guess that means they have either 2 or they have a Liliana in their hand. Speaking of Liliana. Mono Black Control? I've not tried Mono Black Control. I saw a Chupacabra list in the 5-0s that I kind of want to play. I think that would be kind of neat, but I never got to try it. I wonder if him flipping this is like telling me that he's got a Torrential Gearhulk in his hand. Feels like that means he has Torrential Gearhulk. JK, no Gearhulk. Won't be the last time I was wrong in my life. Onward to the friend zone you go, Torrential Gearhulk. There was one that top 8 at the PTQ last weekend. So now he's got Liliana, and he gets to bring back Scarab God, and this game is effectively over. We have practically one turn to draw an answer. Or maybe we can play our own Scarab God if he doesn't have a contempt himself. Alright, so the game's just over, pretty much on the spot. I guess he's just not going to play it. Just waiting till they can protect it, I guess? Yeah, I suppose that's something. What do we got here? They were really far behind. I don't just want to play Scarab God, though. Not until we can activate it, I don't think. Why are they not playing their Liliana? I guess they're playing around commit or something? They're finally going to play it now? It's just so confusing to me. Opponent, your plays confused me. Land? Finally? Yeah, so this game's over. We have no out now. Just go ahead and move on to the next game. There's already a Torrential Gearhulk in the graveyard. They have double activation up. There's just nothing we can do. This is a mistake. Well, this is how Matt sideboards this match. I don't know if this is how I would sideboard this match. Feel like I would want these Bloodfasts, but I guess Grixis is a little more aggressive than that. I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm not gonna leave the push in. We'll never get to streams now. Hey, Mana Dork, what's up? Pretty easy keep, even though we don't have black mana. Like, Search for Azcanta is just that powerful. Hey, Crimb. Thank you so much for the follow. Where is my thing here? Oh, we got almost 40 people. We will not put that in our graveyard. That seems like a boy we want to draw. Some would argue, that's a good boy. They got rid of the land. Goodbye, Siphoner. Oh, it's their own Siphoner. Well, that's even better for us. Will I put that in the graveyard? Nope. Kills their Siphoner, so we're down with OPP. Ew. Yeah, Twitch chat on my PS4 is pretty annoying too. It's the Matt waiting room. No! You leave him alone. He didn't do anything to you. I think I want my land still. Have some counter spells and glimmers and like fun things in our hand. Like maybe one of them will matter at some point. They're way ahead in cards to graveyard ratio though. Nope. Sure, that can go to the graveyard. What many red sources do they have? Tempted just to attack both Dragon Skull summits and hope they don't have red. Hey, I'm waiting on Matt myself. Matt is the best. No one will deny that. Uh-oh. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, Aggro, what's up? Pressing F6. If he's got a fatal push or something for this walking ballista, he's got me. I don't want either of you. There's our own Niente. Not a lot, just getting browned right now. Got pretty smashed in game 1, and game 2's looking about as bad. Hey, Elder, what's up? I will take my licks and not be happy about it. I want to guarantee flip the search for Ascanta this turn. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this at a random land, basically. If he's got like a Gear Hulk, that's fine. I don't even actually care if he resolves a Gear Hulk there. And, you know, if it's a Scarab God or something, we wouldn't want to put it in our graveyard. Hey, George, what's up? I basically didn't like the fact that it had both approaches and, oh, I messed up. Why did I tap both Field of Runes? I guess it doesn't matter. I'd rather use Ascanta anyway. I didn't like that it had the approach and Drakehaven package made sideboarding and stuff just feel kind of awkward. Really? You're going to put that second card down? That screams of me if they've drawn a Gonti. Or not a Gonti, but a Glint Siphoner. Alright, you got me. Or maybe they're just wanting to so they can play commit next turn? I'm not sure. I've not played Far Cry 5, I can't tell you that. I'm not a fan of the main deck sensor. Matt's pretty consistent of it. I've changed it. It's an Essence Scatter in this build. It's the only change I've made to his list. It's the Omnicat Essence Scatter. Yeah, you got me. So now we have 3 threats to deal with our basically nothing. Am I far enough behind that I'm just going to play this? I guess so. I wasn't so far behind I probably wouldn't do that. It's mismatched on purpose. I put an Omnicat one in because it's a card that I changed, and I'm wanting to try to rate in my mind how often that I'm happy it's the card that I changed as opposed to the card that it was previous. Like this is Matthew Folk's deck, all except for this one Essence Scatter, which is a sensor in his build. Do I own an ATV? I do not own an ATV. That's expensive. I do not like to fish. I don't like to go outside. There's not a rebel flag anywhere near us. No. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this game's just pretty much over at this point. Like, we are super far behind, and I can't imagine a way to crawl back into this game. And they drew Bloodfast? So one thing I don't like about these matches, I feel like these matches are, like, kind of very snowbally. I feel like once you get a large lead, it's really hard to come back. And I don't mean it like that. Like, obviously, when you get a lead with any deck, it's hard to come back, but it feels like Scarab Gods just so easily took over a game. Like, you can be ahead of any of the blue-white decks, but they still have rafts and stuff to catch up. In the Scarab God mirrors, it feels like if you go even one turn, or sometimes the game just goes late enough to where they just have to resolve it and the game's over. I just made a play mistake too. Oh wow, I made a terrible play mistake. That's frustrating. I meant to cast commit on this when he used it, but I wasn't paying attention and clicked through it. Well, that kind of wrecks me. That's actually like a super game costing mistake. Not that I think we had much of a chance this game anyway, but like we are on 0 outs after that. We're like definitely on 0 outs after that. Like I knew what I wanted to do, then I just didn't do it. Oh wow, and we missed with our Azcanta. Gotta be a walking ballista to even keep playing. Alright, so we just got crushed. Top GG. And we'll move on to the next game. Like we weren't in that game at any point ever. I don't think we made any bad decisions. Other than the like clicking fruit on one step, but like we probably wasn't coming back from that anyway. I'm relatively happy how we played the game. Not so sure about sideboarding. I feel like I probably want the Bloodfast in that match. At least one of them. Potentially should need the Doomfalls as well. Anyway, let's go try to play for the pity chest. I've been reasonably happy with our play. This hand's a keep. I do not draw very many Glint Siphoners on 2. I realize it's like 44% or something on the play, but it's just not something I do quite often. Hey! Good games, man. I liked your build. I liked the fact that I didn't see any Whirler Virtuosos or anything. I think that was really nice. Hey, Bronk. Thank you for the follow, Savage. Thank you for the follow, Bronk. So we're versus another Dino deck? It's kind of interesting. Is this like another Dino ramp deck? I feel like those matches aren't very easy for us. Yeah, I felt like I was like just behind all of those, or both of those games. Like I was struggling to even try to think of a way. How's the red removal spells been for you? I've always felt they were kind of like weird. It's kind of weird. Is he just black-green dinos? Does he have like a Ripjaw Raptor? Because if he has Ripjaw Raptor, it's probably better to leave that up. I don't know if there's Ripjaw Raptors even in his deck, though. We'll bet money there's Carnage Tyrants in his deck, though. So, like, the game can't go on forever or we just lose. Andrew Tension's a good deck builder. I assume this is dead. Like I said, because of the Carnage Tyrant problem, I feel like we're forced to try to make plays. Even when I don't particularly want to. And GG, probably. There'll be a whole lot of decks that cast Hour Promise. Unless you're ahead on board by a lot before it happens. And we don't have anything else to do with our Fatal Push, so... Didn't draw a Field of Runes this game either. How's the deck been treating you so far? I guess we want this one. That's a way to potentially steal a game. First League 3-0, so sounds like it's doing pretty good then. Nice. Yeah, that's a big boy. Think I'm going to save my Vraska's Contempt for a possible Tetsu, whatever it's called. Because I'm not sure if we can beat that card. No, they led with 2 green. They led with 2 green, so we're dead. Guess we're not dead. Like force them to trade and we draw Scarab God and get them out of the graveyard or something. There's a Scarab God. Not going to cast it this turn for sure. I think I am just going to attack with both of these though. Pretty fine if they all just trade. Success! Yeah, the Hydras are definitely very nice. I'm up to a third scatter in this build. They were pretty awkward versus you. Those Lilianas were so good. Doomfall. Oh, you had to draw Doomfall now? Definitely didn't have that last turn. We're ahead on life, so I guess we're not blocking. Alright. Well, we've got some tools here. Fortunately, if I'm drawing 2 cards a turn, it makes it really hard for us to get anywhere. There are only 3 cards ahead of us, though. The Walking List is actually pretty good here. Like, they kind of have to find a removal, or like the Black Dino, or just something. A Doomfall, maybe. Like, they could Deadlands the zombie and then kill it. Wow, they're not playing anything? Interesting. Fortunately, they still can just draw a card. Like, we're getting further and further behind every turn, even though it looks like we're still significantly ahead. If we draw one Scarab God before the game goes too much further, or one Champion before the game goes too much further, like, then maybe we have a fairly good shot. I'm holding to Drown Catacomb in case we draw a Champion. Give me something to discard. But our opponents are, like I said, pretty far ahead here. Not excited about whatever this is. Hour Promise? Come on. The one time all game that you arch, you hit an hour? That's unfortunate for me. Definitely just swung this game from winnable to, like, probably over. Like, I don't think we can come back from it at this point. I have to try to attack into him and trade one off because, like, there's a million Fatal Pushes and stuff in his deck, so it's not like that gets any better. But we're not just dead. We still have some outs. Nice draws. There's 7 cards or so deeper in their deck, but most of them are lands. It's not like they've drawn that many more cards than us. They've just got to tutor them out with lands. But that doesn't do anything. Still thing's just crushing us. If we'd had one Field of Runes this game, we would have probably been in extremely good shape. No, they definitely didn't have a handful of ramp because they've gone through too many turns where they've not cast anything, and they would have played the ramp if they'd had it. Actually didn't know that. Had no idea. Tetsamok. Maybe we shouldn't have played around that thing all game. Maybe we'd be in a better shape. Wait a luck sack. Scarab God? And we can still win? That's not a Scarab God. It's not a Scarab God at all. Well, they don't have a Field of Runes, so I guess I'm going to keep the search for Azcanta. The search for Azcanta is like pretty bad against the Scavenging Grounds, though, right? Yeah, search seems like it's kind of bad versus Scavenging Grounds. Scarab God seems kind of bad versus Scavenging Grounds now too. Not sure what we're supposed to draw here. Don't think we actually even have an out. Think like maybe we can draw our last Gaunty into like a couple other spells in a row. Hey, Buttons, thank you for the auto host. We definitely have to chain spells together though, like there's no one clean way out of this. That's the 4th hour promise. Our life's low enough that I'll do that. You let me get my champion back. Definitely going to jump on that before he changes his mind. Guess these two can go to the graveyard? I guess that's a start. Feel like he needs to use one of these. But maybe not. Like I said, he's drawing just a million cards. Hey, by the way, Tin, what's up? Not saw you around in a while. Have access to this and this next turn, which, don't get me wrong, this card's not particularly good or anything, but it does, They even have one removal spell. We're just dead on board, right? No. Guess we go to one. El Thrashing Brontodon. Carnity! Oh, definitely don't have an out this game. He gave me access to buy this back again, but like I don't actually even think it's very good. Just casting a 5/5. Vanilla 5/5. That he can clearly kill. Well, it didn't work out good, but I guess it worked out probably as good as it could have. If we had a Rivulet or something in our deck, maybe we could try to stall. We do not. He can almost also make this thing 16 power if he wants. It's just hilarious. He can do it every turn till the game's over, too. Oh, sorry, it's 15 toughness, though, so we could triple block it, I guess. Tapping mana, I can't count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I guess this is the biggest walking ballista that was ever a walking ballista. That's good enough too. The biggest walking ballista ever! Ah! Block you with everything. And hope that somehow this turns out profitable for me. Spoiler, it won't. Bum, 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 bum. We almost have enough mana to do nice things. Alright, whatever. I'll tap this too. I'm not untapping. It's too slow to untap. We're just dead on board anyway. Kind of just curious if he'll show me any more cards. Don't actually know. I want to know if there's the Wayward Sawtooth in his deck that are in some builds. I'm assuming there's not, but just kind of hoping he'll show us one or something. Sure. The Walking Ballista. We can scoop to a Walking Ballista. I assume that's what this is, since he's tapping 1,000,000 mana. Is it? It is. Alright. So how do we beat random ramp deck? Doomfalls, Glimmer negates, Duress. Maybe even Bloodfast. Cards that seem bad, Fatal Pushes, Contempts. Though Contempts do something in this max because they have that black thing. But we want access to a couple of them, but not all of them. We definitely want at least some Gifted Everborns as well. But we don't want any of the Contempts. Figure out some other way to beat the black thing. No, but all the other removal spells in his deck can. Kind of worried about the big 6/6 black guy. I guess we have some commits. We have some play. We just basically have to stop the big ramp spell. The hour. Well, this hand does not look like a very good hand. We are land light, we are interaction light, and we need to be like more of a control deck than an attacking deck versus him. But maybe he won't have the removal spell for Glint. But between Walking Ballistas and Fatal Pushes, it's pretty hard for him not to have it. It's like actually hard for him not to have it. Carnage Tyrant already. Well, we have that to look forward to. Hopefully we can just curve out and do something. Are you dead or are you alive? That is the humble question. Oh, you're alive. Like, we're really far away from getting to use this Torrential Gearhulk, and we don't have any spells anyway, and I definitely just want to try to 2, 3, 4, 5 versus him. And then, like, have a Doomfall for the backup. Hope we don't get crushed too badly by some kind of random removal spell. Don't want. May cast the Doomfall next turn. I guess we'll take our own Carnage. I may not as well. Like I said, I'm super worried about Hour Promise. I'm more worried about Hour Promise than I am Carnage Tyrant. Exiles a creature I control. So exile this. Yeah, well that changes everything. Still need to hit our land, but we are looking good in a sense. We do run Field of Runes. I think there's 3. This is basically Matt's deck. I think it's 74 of Matt's 75 or something. Don't mind the attack here because he doesn't get to flip to Argos Bloodfast yet. If he just plays Carnage Tyrant and we win. Looks like he's just playing Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, so we were an aggro deck, it seems like, and that was good enough. That's weird. That's really weird. Why did he scoop there? Is there like no sweeper or anything in his deck? Huh. I don't think I changed the sideboard from the play to the draw at all. I kinda want the extra Gifted Everborn, but I don't know if it's good enough. Like, I know I want it, but I don't know what I would take out for it. Maybe it's just randomly better than Search for Azcanta? If 2 or 3 is probably enough. I'm just going to run it back. So, 1 game for a pity chest. 1 game to rule them all. Wait till Lucksack draw perfect the entire game, you piece of shit. Our opponent could probably be saying that to us right now. probably wouldn't be that inaccurate either. Pity chest. Will we or won't we get there? Alright, we'll keep this hand, though it's obviously not exciting. It's always a hard decision whether you're supposed to save Doomfalls for Carnage Tyrants in this match, or whether you're supposed to use them as discard spells. Uh-oh. Well, that's a good one. Probably not aggro. I don't believe in shirts, and you apparently have to have a shirt to stream. Shirts are the work of the devil. I guess casting Doomfall doesn't really do a whole lot when they have a Argos Bloodfast out. Probably should have played an Effort Hub there. That was a mistake, I think. Alright. Just wear a dress. It's 2018. Because I don't believe in a shirt? That's a lovely reason to love my stream. No, I have an air conditioning. We have central air. We have heat. I just don't believe in them. I hate them. My body has to breathe. When you're 400 pounds, every shirt fits like latex. And latex suck. Definitely going to cast this commit on anything that he tries to resolve here. I'm not nude. I have shorts on. I have all the shorts on. Interesting little walking ballista. I'm just going to hide behind this commit until they kill this champion of wits anyway. I do. I live with my grandparents. I have to at least have shorts on. What is this? No! No! Don't kill that. If you kill that, everything goes to hell. Things get so much worse for me when you kill that. Now I kind of want to use this. Get that out of here, pal. This is our champion of wits. So if he plays a Carney T, we still have a Doomfall, and we can play a Glint Siphoner on the same turn. If he plays the black thing, wah wah wah, we're dead. Yes, grandmother wears a shirt. So we just died. Maybe we wasn't supposed to play the spell we played. Who knows? Can't just cast... Oh my god, I misclicked! I misclicked! I meant to do that to his hand! Oh my god, we're definitely dead. Oh, fuck. I'm on tilt. I'm on such tilt now. Like, we actually had a chance to win this game until just then. Especially if his hand was even marginally weak. Now I have no way to get Tetumok out of his hand. Kinda can't play a creature until I do. He's even got his Scavenging Grounds. I'm beside myself. That was just a misclick too. Like that's not even a misplay. Like I knew to play. It just didn't matter because I clicked wrong. Just nothing I play matters now. The game's over because of the Tetumok. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong, by the way. Alright. Well, plan B. Let's make him play it. Yeah. Sure. And we have actual no out. All because we didn't Doomfall Tetumok. I am super frustrated about that, by the way. I don't know if anybody can tell. Alright. Gonti and Helm doesn't do anything, we're just dead on board to like any removal spell. Let's get rid of that thing, I guess. And hope he doesn't have a second one in his hand. If he somehow takes 2 points of damage and we draw a land, a Walking Ballista could potentially get there. And that's like what I'm playing towards right now. I think that's our only chance that somehow this Walking Ballista can ping him for the end. No, he's got another one in his hand, so we're just dead. I have no out to that. It's even smart if he takes a point of damage to his if near dead lands. We hit the land even. I'm confident that we probably lost this game almost 100% because of the Doomfall misclick. If he flips this, the game's super over. We had to play the Carnage Tyrant though because we were just dead on board if we didn't. Now he's got a second one of these. He's got this activation up. It's just nothing we can do. You'd have to make some kind of serious misplay. Sure. Well, we blocked the only one we can. What could we do now? Practically nothing? So it does 10 again. He's got a if near Deadlands. Can't think of an out. Guess we'll look for a Doomfall. That's the best thing we can do. Yeah, aggro has the same idea. It's the best thing we can do. I think that's the only out. But I'll just misclick it again anyway and be emo. You're not good enough because of the Deadlands in play. And the Hashtag Oasis for that matter. Feel like this game was very winnable had I just not misclicked Doomfall. I'm gonna be salty about that for a while. But anyway, have to get over it. It's in the past. That Fatal Push doesn't matter, but guess I'll give him an opportunity to make a mistake, even though it's like pretty much impossible to make a mistake here unless he just presses F6. This is enough to win, and this is enough to win. And he's pretty clearly going to use at least one of them. Wah, 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 wah. Oh well, I'm salty. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for us today. I only ever play one league. I might come back after. Oh crap! Pressed the wrong button here. Trying to see who I was streaming. I might come back later and do a short arena stream, but for now, we're going to see if there's anybody to host, and then we're going to hop out of here. There is nobody I watch that hosts online. Huh. Is there anybody streaming standard at all? Nope. No wonder people are watching me. Yep. Green, white, aggro my ego. If we go 4-1 or better. Yeah, we're going to host this guy. I've never watched him before, but he auto-hosted me earlier, so I like him, but I definitely do not want to host anybody playing MTG Arena. Fish? Who's Fish? I don't know who Fish is. Who is Fish? Fishow? Fishin'. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that name anywhere. Oh, I see it. Yeah, he's playing MTG Arena too. I'm not hosting an MTG Arena player. Screw MTG Arena. The program's terrible. People playing it should feel bad about themselves. Anyway, yes, I'm probably going to play it myself later too, so I hope you guys know that's sarcasm. Anyway, take care, everybody. I'm going to host this guy. He's playing a standard deck. He hosted me earlier. Hopefully, Maddie will be online sometime soon. And if I get done sleeving my deck for my paper tournament tonight, we'll be back with some Arena, but I do not know if I'll get done with that. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Take care, everybody.